Hi guys, today we are going to take a look at selection structures in Java. There are two types of selection structure: if selection structure and the switch selection structures. Further we have types of selection if selection structure, which are if else, and if else if. If is used when we want to test only a single condition and want to get result based on that condition. If else is used when we want to test a single condition, and if the condition is true, it should give us a result, and if the condition is not true, it should also display something to us. And then comes if else if. It is multiple selection structure, which means if a condition is true, it will display something, and if the condition is not true, it will test another condition, and if that condition is not true, it will test another condition, and up to so on. If all the conditions are wrong, it will also display something which is written in the else. And then comes switch statement, which also tests multiple cases, and it displays the result based on that cases. Now let's start from if selection structure. I let us import the scanner for input. Scanner is a built-in class in Java to take input from the user. So let's import its library, which is import java.util.scanner. Now we can take input from the user. So let's prompt the user for the input. System.out.println enter I is equal to scan dot next int. We have next int method, which takes input for the integers, and let's put some conditions on I, which we are going to test. If I is equal to 1, which means I is a binary number. Now let's check condition. Enter the value of I here. We input 1 here. It tells I is a binary number. Let's test it another time. Now we will not put I is equal to 1. Let's put I is equal to 10. It won't show anything. It means that if the condition is true, it will display something, and if the condition is not true, it won't display anything. Now let's come to now let's test if else selection structure, which means if the condition is true, it will display something, and if the condition is not true, it will also display something. Here, if the I is equal to 1, it is a binary number, and if I is not equal to 1, it is not a binary number. Let's assume. System.out. We have here if the condition is true, it will show I is a binary number. If the condition is false, if I is not equal to 1, it is display it is not a binary number. Now let's put the arrow here. sorry, we have some errors here, and let's run it again. Here prompting the user for I. Let's enter I is equal to 10. It is not a binary number. Look here, it is not a binary number, and if we enter I, it will just run I is equal to 1. It is just running the if part, not the else part. So here it is if else selection structure, and if we are going to display if else if, which means we have multiple conditions. So let's try if I is equal to 1, it should display I is a binary number. Else if I is equal to 0, it should also display I is a binary number. So here else if, let's put another condition here, which means else, let's don't, else if else. Else write system.out.println I is not a binary number, and let's print the value of I with it. I is a binary number and equals to something like, which will be the value of I, and here also write I is a binary number and equals to something which is the value of I. The plus operator shows the concatenation. We are concatenating this integer part with the string. So let's run this and take a look at what the program says. Now enter the value of I. Let's input I. I is a binary number and is equal to 1. This part worked only, and the else if part didn't work. It will just test the first condition. If the first condition is true, it will just run that part and terminate all the conditions, remaining ones. Let's test it again. So let's enter I is equal to 0. I is a binary number and equals to 0. It rejected the first part, which is this one, and just pick the else if part, which is if I is equal to 0, and also reject the last one, which is from else. Now let's take a look at here what the else part says, and when it says here, let's enter I is equal to 676. I is not a binary number. Okay, I hope you get it. And now let's take a look at switch statement, which is switch. We will put a switch on I. We will do the same thing with the switch statement which we did here in this part. So let's close this one part, commit it, and let's put a switch on I. And we have, as I told earlier, that we have cases in switch statement. Case I is equal to 1. What it should do, it should display, this one, and if case number 2, case 0, it should display it should display it I is a binary number and value of I, whatever the value of I will be, which is going to be 0. And we also put the break keyword here, which means if a certain condition goes true, certain condition or case in this case, because it should not check all the other conditions to waste the time of the compiler and suddenly should give the input. And if I is not either equal to 1 or not equal to 2, we write a default. In the case of default, the system says the default part runs whenever and none of the given condition is true. So let's write I is not a binary number. So let's take a look. Let's check I is equal to 1. I is the binary number and equal to 1, case 1. Execute just and reject the case 0 and default 1. And let's check the part for the default one. We don't put the case 1 and case 0. Let's put I is equal to something 8. I is not a binary number. It executes the default part. So it's for today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you liked my video.